The NEET PG 2024 counseling schedule is out and the session is starting from 20th of December. And do you need some pro counseling tips? Then do subscribe to my channel. So at first I would say that your PG college and your PG branch is like a marriage. And in last 5 years there are 1200 plus documented divorces, that is student have left out from the stream midway. So you need to make correct choice filling so that you get into the most suitable college of your choice. So first tip is that you should have the proper information regarding all the 10 pointers that I have mentioned. Now you should know the bond period. That is the actual bond period that is on paper and you have to sign. In many states, there are an actual bond period of 3 years but practiced only 1 year. But you see the actual bond period because if the government changes or the mood of the government changes, then they would imply the 3 years rule only, and that is the legal document. So you have to see what is the actual bond, not what is practiced. Stipend, the bond and stipend PDF you can get in my Telegram channel Medico Magic. The link is given in the description box below. So some changes are there. You need to get the updated information that you can get with the seniors only of that college and institute. जैसा कि स्टाइपेंड थोड़ा सा चेंज हुआ है, लाइक इन वेस्ट बंगाल इट इज रिटन 45,000 but it has changed to 50,000. In Karnataka also it is written 45,000 but it has changed to 51 or 55,000. So these changes you have to get the correct information, accurate and the recent information. Toxicity is a great problem that leads to discontinuation of the course. The number of documented toxicity incidents happened in each department of each college is well documented in Dr. Rishabh Jain's one video on Instagram. One reel is there. If I get that, I would pin in the comment section or give it in the description box. Okay. And other than that, other than the documented toxicity cases, whether your department is toxic or not, that you can know from the seniors itself. Like you have to consult a first year resident, second year resident and an SR. Okay, if there is toxicity, generally they would tell you regarding that. And you can also see the statistics that how many have left before you, how many of them have discontinued the course. That would also give you an idea about the toxicity. Number fourth is the workload. How much is the workload? These things you won't get. You have to consult a senior of that college, not only a senior, but a first year resident, a second year resident, and a SR. Don't bother the third year because they are going to have the exams in the December. Hands-on exposure also you can know by doing an observationship. I would tell you the whole procedure, what how you should approach in the end. Academics is also important. How many classes take place? Are there journal clubs? Is the department supportive for making publications or not? Procedures and advanced equipments, this is a bonus point. Like if you are in orthopedics and arthroscopy is being performed, it is a bonus point. If it is not performed, then after leaving you have to do a fellowship on arthroscopy. Like in our college, NDAG laser was performed. So if it is not performed in your college, then you have to do a fellowship regarding this in future. Accommodation facilities, if it is in your hometown, then there is no problem regarding accommodation. Food and language barrier, this is also an important factor. Like if you are from north and going to the southern states, then there would be a good incident of food and language barrier. So keep it in mind before choosing the college. Okay. Networking, that is the network of the cities would be more than the peripheries, because the number of CMEs, workshop, conferences that are organized in the cities, they are not organized in the peripheries. And the networking would be best if you go and do a PG in a city where you are going to settle. Like if you are from Delhi and you are going all the way to maybe Jibmar and studying there, then the network you would establish in those 3 years, you return back to Delhi, you have null networking. Your network is your net worth. So after you come back to Delhi, you have to again practice for 2 to 3 years to build that amount of network. Network meaning the connections with the medical representative, the connections with labs, so that you get access to some of the good clinics and the OPD setups. So for that, networking is very much necessary. Now you have to collect the information, as I have said, that from the first year resident, second year, and the SR, and any counseling related information, especially the deemed colleges. About that I don't have much of information, and so for that you can visit the College Storia website, that is collegestoria.co.in, or you can directly call them, and their counseling advisors would help you in that, especially the deemed colleges. Now after that, branch selection. Regarding this, I have made a separate video. You can see here it or here in the I button. So in the branch selection, I have given a gist. Decide what is your priority. Your priority is a surgical field, your priority is a medical field, or your priority is work life balance. And another completely different stream is psychiatry. If you have affinity in that, then only you choose psychiatry. So in surgical, in major surgical, there is general surgery. For boys, there is orthopedics. For girls, there is OBGY. And in minor surgeries, which have a bit of work-life balance also, there is eye and ENT. In medicine, there is general medicine, there is pediatrics, there is geriatrics, there is respiratory medicine, anesthesia also I have kept in medicine, because after that you can do a DM critical care. Family medicine is also there. In work life balance, the top streams are the radiology, dermatology, and nuclear medicine. After that, some people take the radiation oncology, community medicine, all the pre and paraclinical branches. So I won't tell you to have only one stream in your mind. I have seen a post that a student tried for about 7 years and he got MD medicine. For 7 years, he was not getting MD medicine. And after 7 years, getting MD medicine is really not worth it. So I would suggest you try to be flexible with your stream. Try to be a bit flexible. Like if you are having priority in surgery, if you are not getting general surgery and wanting some work life balance, then go for eye and ENT. And if you are good with the toxicity and the workload and you are a guy, then go for orthopedics. So similarly, if your priority is general medicine, then be flexible for pediatrics and respiratory medicine. Okay, now we have seen how much the trend has gone wrong. Means how much the competition is rising day by day, and how much the NMC is heckling the students. So in this trend, you should definitely take a stream and be flexible with two or three streams. Okay. Now medical college selection. Delhi colleges should be preferred first. uh, about the 1 year bond, we don't have any clarity whether it is going to be implemented from this year itself or it is going to be implemented next year. We don't have clarity. Then you can prefer the state top college or the central institute like the BHU, AMU, IGMS Patna, CIP. In some cases, in psychiatry based institute is CIP, and there are 34 PGTs. So in that case, you can prefer that also in first. Like 34 PGs, your workload would be very much less. After that, you prefer state other colleges, because the networking I have said now, it is more likely that you would be settling in your state only. So prefer your state, because the network you would establish, it would turn into your network. After that, the other state colleges. In surgical, here is a bit twist. If you want no bond and you want a good stipend, go for Central Institute, or if you want more hands-on, then go for the state top colleges. Like the maximum hands-on is in West Bengal and Maharashtra. In West Bengal, in OBGY, you get to do all the C sections from first year itself. In surgery, you get to do all the minor surgeries like the circumcision. You get to assist in all major operations like the MRM and all. After that, you prefer state other colleges, then you go for other state colleges. MD versus DNB, a separate video is on that also. You can click the I button and see the video. But मोटे मोटे तौर पे अगर बोलूँ, then MD over DNB any day. Because if you do the MD degree, just giving the DNB exam, you get the DNB degree also. So this is the biggest advantage. Now the sequence of preference should be MD, after that DNB private, after that DNB government, then diploma, after that is the deemed colleges. Now, in some cases, DNB is also good, like DNB in radiology, the investigation oriented things, because the private institutes have a better infrastructural setup. So, the streams which are dependent on the infrastructure and the instruments, they are better in case of some DNB institutes, like the DNB radio, DNB nuclear medicine, DNB radiation oncology are sometimes better. But I would say MD is better than DNB, because just by giving the exam of DNB, you get the degree. In case of maybe pediatrics and MD medicine, you can go for DNB also if your state has bond, because no bond should be preferred first. Now, how to go about the counseling? As I said, that counseling is just like a marriage. Step one is you have to know that what you can get. So you have to look 2000 rank before and after your rank. Okay, in the MCC website, you can get the last year's counseling session and you see the round 2. Okay, from that 2000 here and there, you see, suppose your rank is 18,000, then you see between the ranks of 16,000 and 20,000. Okay, I would tell you, don't go with the previous year trends of choosing colleges. They may not be reflective of the institute. Okay, so for that I said you that you choose with this all 10 criterias, then only you can get an idea which college is better than which college. Okay, the previous year cutoff is their personal opinion, it may not be true for you also, and this is very much personalized. As I have said that counseling is just like a marriage, the stream you are getting, if you are not suited with that, then divorce is going to happen. Now after that, you have to know the bond, stipend and fees. uh, it is given in my Telegram channel. You would get about 100 plus options or less than 100 options. Step 2 is funnel them down. From 100 you have to funnel to 10, approximately 10 or 15. Now you can funnel them down according to your branch preference, like first branch preference, then second, then third, and consulting the seniors of the institute. Okay, as I've said that you have to consult the seniors and you see all the 10 points, main points are arranged according to the sequence, then you score them and you keep in mind that which should be your priority, which are the top 10 colleges. If you have funneled to 10 colleges, then among them you can do an observationship among the top 5 institutes that you have kept. At least you should do the observationship for 2 to 3 days. Why observationship is important? You get to know about the hands-on, that is more important for the DNB surgical streams. You get to know about the duty hours, you get to know about the working environment, and you get confirmation that yes, this is my dream branch. And if it is not your dream branch, then you get to explore the other options also. And after you have done all those things, write the choice filling sequence of all the 20-30 colleges that you have kept in your mind in a sequence in a piece of paper. After the seed matrix is being released, some of the options would automatically be funneled down. That is, means all colleges won't have the UR seat or your category seat, so automatically funneling down would be done by the counseling seed matrix also. So be ready for that. After the seed matrix, you make the final choice filling sequence. After that only you go and fill the sequence accordingly. Don't be in haste कि हाँ चलो कर देते हैं. Don't give too many options in which you are not going to maybe appear, because in the next rounds of counseling there would be hefty fine also. So be prepared for all this. And the important things that you should keep in mind before I end the video is that make the brochure. The brochure would be released soon. It is about 70 to 80 pages, and you should make the brochure your bible. You should read it repeated number of times, and you should clear the concepts. It is better if you go through the counseling process with your friends, because they would also give you inputs, that if there is any missing point they would give you the inputs that you have missed, and you would be double sure that yes, this is the correct procedure. In case of any confusion, you can directly call their helpline number. During the working hours they are always available. And make your own choices, not on what others say. And as I've said, that you should get the information from the PGs only. Don't get the information, hearsay information, that this senior has told her. So that is not actually correct information. You should directly get the information. After that you should do the observations. You get the visual proof after that. Be prepared for a delay in the given schedule. There are high chances that even if not the first counseling, then second or third counseling may be delayed. So be be prepared that it could be a bit flexible. And for some streams like the general medicine, the general surgery, or pediatrics, which have more number of PGTs, there the unit is also very much important, maybe much more than the college, because upon that your guide depends. Like in my stream, I there is no unit division, and it is not that I have to be within my guide only. I can get exposure of all the teachers, so that also plays a role. And maybe you won't have that in your hand. In some colleges there is rank based counseling and selection of unit, but in some colleges it is not there. So keep it in the hands of luck. So keep calm, and your PG college won't decide your future. So don't be too much attached to your college, or don't be too much disheartened if you are not getting your desired college. Okay, be a bit of flexible. In today's time, being flexible is very much necessary, be it for marriage or be it for PG. Okay, take care, stay safe, and all the best for your counseling process.